Howdy. So maybe you just got yourself a new Haybine. You're a small farmer, never hooked it up before, want to hook it up, or maybe you just like watch farming videos, which I do too. I'm going to make a quick video today on just how to hook up your Haybine and get it ready for the field. We'll see how well I can do this with one hand. First I'm going to switch the camera around. Okay, so I got my tractor backed up to my New Holland 488 Haybine here. I've converted it to stub guards, which means there is not a long guard ahead of the knife. It's just a clip on top and below the knife. It doesn't plug that way. So the first thing I'm going to do, pull that out, get my pin in there. Then you'll notice I have the tractor off. I do this because I'll take my PTO, set it on the shaft, and I'll actually be able to rotate this until it lines up. Try to do it one hand. There, I got it on. Pull this back. I'm not sure if I can get the yoke on with one hand or not. So I got that on. Lift up the kickstand, or the jack, I should say. Oops. Twist that. Now, gotta take my rope, which is what I'll use to pull it to get it out of field position. Make sure this is nice and loose. I just wrap the rope around here a couple times. It's my official rope holder. And I leave some slack in here so I can make turns and whatnot. Finally, my hydraulic hoses. Grab my rag, wipe off the tip of your hoses so I don't introduce any contaminants to the system. And then right there, plug it in, take my second one, wipe off the tip, get nice and clean, focus, nice and clean, plug it in. Then get my hoses popped up. They just stay kind of popped up like that. Keep them out of the way. Make sure they don't catch on anything. We don't want them rubbing on PTO shaft. And now we're ready to roll. We're gonna get it out of here. I'll join you back at the field. Okay, just want to show you one thing here. Underneath here, right there, we have the skid shoes. Now, those actually adjust the height of the cut. To adjust it, we just pull that pin out there, slide that whole skid shoe up a little higher to make it a shorter cut. So 4 inches at the top, 3 inches, 2 inches, and you're gonna get about a 1 inch cut, that bottom hole. There's another skid shoe clear over on the other side. Well, we're at the field now. The first thing we're gonna do is raise the mower. So now the mower's up. We're going to pull this pin out right here, and then I'm going to put the pin in right underneath it. Doing it with one hand, a little difficult. Now, when I drop the mower, that's going to let this slide all the way forward, and it's going to let the mower go all the way down to the ground. If you want to change the angle of your cut, you would loosen this bolt and take this bolt out right here, and take this, flip it around to the inside of here, and that'll make it cut at a different angle. You put that bolt back in. Alright, so now I need to take my block, make sure this is pulled out. Now we're going to set this into field position. So this pin is going to rotate over to one of these holes. to do that, gotta go to the opposite tire, set our block in front of the tire, just like that. Now I'm gonna pull on my rope here, pull that out. See, I'm gonna go forward. Just gonna move that into field position. I'm gonna go to the middle hole. There we go. Now, put her in reverse. Back her up, get off the block, remove the block. We're just gonna toss it in the spot we'll remember. Now we're gonna be ready to rock and roll. So now you'll see, if I let this down, it goes all the way down. So I'm gonna raise it back up. And we start the PTO real slowly. We don't just want to jam it on. Put her in gear. We're going to try 5. That's pretty quick, but we'll see how it goes. Now I'm going to throttle up and we're going to start mowing. Alright, well, we got her all done. She's all mowed. Some thick patches out there and a little bit of short patches. Let's see what we get. Now what we're going to do is just throw the block, this time behind the tire. Get that in there. And I got my lift cylinder all the way up. I'm going to pull this out, drop her down. Put that back in there. Next, make sure this is loose because I'm going to have to pull it out. If it's not, we're going to kick it loose. Dang it! Alright, kick her loose. Just, there we go. This takes a little gentle tap. Now we should be able to pull it with the rope. Yes. Okay, we got to put it back into road position. Pull it. Now she's going to swing in. Alrighty. Grab our block. Somebody knew me. That's been the neighbor honking as they drive by. That is country living. That's the great thing about it. Okay, I'm rolling. Just gonna raise that down. Now watch the left cylinder. Okay, well, we're ready to head back home. So, 2-minute jog down the street, not a big deal. About 7 acres, mowed it in 2 hours on the dot. Started at 12:40 and ended at 2:40. So now what we're gonna do is, since the chains are still warm, we're gonna take some Lucas chain lube. We're gonna lubricate some of our chains while the machine is running. So we got one right in there. Got another one right in there. And you can see them inside there is the sprockets on the inner side. And then we got a belt right here that we obviously don't want to get anything on. Oh, so there's one chain right there. We'll be sure to get that too. So I'll just take this out and lock it into place. holds it up. We're gonna get that chain. And then these two chains in here. So let's fire it up, running at low RPM. Now the thing I do before I put it away is I get all the grass and everything cleaned up off it. It holds moisture and it sits against that metal and it makes it rust. So I just clean off the knife here. Come under here. There's gonna be a bunch of grass and clippings. Go around to the other side. Clean this out here. And there's a bunch of grass all the way in that thing too. I don't know if you can see it. Get them cleaned out of here. I'm gonna take my leaf blower, which if you want to get into hay farming especially, it's a great investment to make to clean your equipment up after every time. Keeps it nice a lot longer. Doesn't rust. Works really great for blowing the knotters off your baler. Well, we got her all put away, backed in, got the jack down. Now I'm just going to pull these out, set them right over there. Disconnect my PTO. It's not what I wanted to happen, but I only had one hand. So she's all unhooked and parked away. Back there we got the rotary rake and my baler. Real nice baler, New Holland 311 for that matter. That rotary rake, it's a 9-foot. 13-foot clean sweep, and that is a Miller Pro 900. They make really nice equipment, very heavy duty, really heavy built. Mr. Zero Turn X Mark. And then over here we got the Kuhn 4-basket tedder, rear fold. I don't like it that much, I'm not gonna lie. I suppose that completes it for the day. So hope this was useful and we'll see you next time.